crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
The penetrator. Now, come on, look, because I always went the farthest into the target, goddammit. Libya, Tunisia, Lebanon, it was me, pal. I was always first in, last out.
This thing doesn't want to show itself. It wants to hide inside an imitation. It'll fight if it has to. But it's vulnerable out in the open.
Its blood was on the leaves.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Good evening, Valhalla! Papa Captain! Original Riches Chris Personal! Mary's Game Room! Art, I can't see it. Hang on. Arley! What? R-P-Y? P-L-Y, yeah. What's that say? Peter Brophy! Did I? Slick the Dwarf 9! Super chat. He made it to 0 here, 30. Akina Lamara! I think I said it right this time. Trippin' Orc! Brenda Rudy! Victor Fontaine! Skull and tuck and roll! Claude in the house! Looks like the fire's been kicked the tires! Skull and tuck and roll! Where's my puppet people? Cotton Connection! Welcome to Valhalla.
Damn it, I love that scene. Ugh. Good evening, everybody.
Sorry if I messed up a few names. I don't have my glasses on, so I was like trying to read the screen.
Oh my God, you did great.
Yeah,
really hard to see the letters.
Blame it on the glasses, right? Mm-hmm.
Getting old. Go back.
Snowdub is officially a Valhalla screamer.
I would.
Now, come on, that was pretty good, right?
That was pretty good.
All right.
Oh, yes. Hell yes. Good evening, everybody. What's up? What's up, Shelly? Came in there right as we were going live. Mahogany, if you want on, brother, I'll send you an invite. And I was in a rush trying to get everything set up. I probably didn't do that.
Hashtag me too. I am currently setting up my computer, having a few technical difficulties, but see if I can get it ironed out before the show's over.
What seems to be the issue?
Well, brand new personal computer. Got a beautiful 24-inch screen, thanks to Mr. Victor Fontaine, who's in the chat. A sleek keyboard thanks to Mr. Disney Sheepherder. And the guy who got me the tower wants to remain anonymous, but trust me, we all love him. And I'm just not able to get the camera and mic to go through StreamYard for some reason. It's telling me it's hooked up somewhere else. I don't know. Weird. So I'm working on it, guys. But hopefully by tomorrow night, we'll have this all figured out at the latest. Because I need this for Tuck and Roll Show, Jolly 2.0. Got to make that comeback.
Oh, Second Up 9 just threw out another $5 super chat. What is up, brother? He says, I've actually had to fix a sword. What has been thrust into dirt? Pebbles suck. Why'd they put it in the ground, man? Are they trying to do some like King Arthur shit or something? That's the big question. Thank you, brother, so very much. A lot of tuck and roll going on tonight. Everybody's tucking and rolling.
Even Lizzo.
Even what? I didn't know she could tuck. Oh wait, never mind.
I tweeted about that. Yeah, she put out a note saying she quit. She got tired of being made fun of.
She quit what?
Yeah.
I don't know, being Lizzo.
The entertainment industry, I guess. I don't know. I kind of look at it like all those other celebrities or whatever that said that they were going to move to Canada or whatever when Trump got elected and shit. So whatever.
No, Psychodorf 9's got an answer. All I can say is it seemed a good idea for them at the time. Bad idea. Sword versus ground, usually, yeah.
Oh, snap. Marcus is here. Hey, Marcus. Oh,
Okay.
and Mr. Chris Persa, I need you to DM me. I have you have a secret admirer that wants to get you a Jolly t-shirt. So hit me on the DMs. Sorry, was Mac trying to say something? Is that Mac?
Margany.
Yeah, that's me. This was wondering if are you still guys hearing the background noise?
Not now.
Are you on a
Yeah,
subway?
because the train stopped. Yeah, I'm on a train. That's why.
Oh, okay.
I love it. Mock's coming to us on a subway train.
So I'll mute and mute out every time I speak. So
Okay. Chris Persia says Lizzo talks all right. A box of Twinkies in a single breath. How do you do that? A whole box of Twinkies.
Good God, I love Twinkies, but I can't eat a whole box.
I'd want out too. Shit, yeah. Hey, you got to hang out with Clinton, Biden, and Obama. Would you quit after that? Huh.
I don't understand. I thought everything was more diverse now and inclusive. But what seems to be the problem?
Did they throw too much flour on her or something? I don't know.
Why would they throw flour on her?
Maybe they threw sacks of flour on the stage while she was performing. Exploded at her feet,
A B-52. That's a mighty job. It's a mighty engine on that. All of them? Damn.
Yeah. All 8. Yeah.
Well, we're all sad and truly beside ourselves that we lost the great talent that is the Miss Lizzo, and she will be missed. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, the good news is, if she quits and, she won't be going on tour anymore. And all of our tax dollars to the U.S. Air Force for the C-17 it takes to transport her from place to place.
That's a big plane.
That's how
No,
big.
Shellback. She used the Triskelion. She used that shield helicarrier to transfer around.
Damn, with the advanced Tony Stark engines, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do without Lizzo. I mean, all those smash hits like.
She got some hits like that song that whatever. I don't know
appearance
that
on
song. Yeah.
Mandalorian. Appearance on Mandalorian.
Yeah.
She got the cuddle baby Yoda.
Like,
there we go.
Yeah. There.
WAP. Yeah, WAP. No, wait a minute. No, that was that other chick.
Well, yeah. Oh, that's right. She had that baby Yoda just like thrown at her. You could tell that was a puppet and everything. I was like, what the heck?
Wow. What's up, Tom?
No, Tom. WAP was Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion with the whole, Hulk Jork.
She-Hulk.
I thought she was in that video too, though.
I didn't even hear you come in. Tom snuck in the back door all quiet like.
Yeah.
You're thinking the Michael Jackson video with Free Willy.
Michael Jackson did a video with Free Willy.
Yes, he did.
He's thinking of human. He's thinking of SWV. He's thinking of human insurance. Right here.
Speaking of,
did anybody get any of that? I didn't.
Speaking of giant creatures, did anybody see Godzilla Kong?
Tom did.
What'd you think?
I liked it. I had fun.
So did I. The human shit was stupid, but the human shit's usually even stupider than it was this time.
Yeah, it was very minimal.
Yeah. And at least it made sense. And God, thank you, they didn't bring back Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, I was so glad they didn't bring back her and that stupid kid from Deadpool.
Yep.
And I like Kyle Chandler, but he was getting really one note.
Yeah.
Ooh, Tom's here. He's a smart guy. Tom, trying to hook up my headset and my camera to my new personal computer here. When I get on StreamYard, it's telling me that it's still connected to something else.
Then you must have something open in the background that's using it, be it Skype. What's
That's
the
what
other
it's
one?
saying. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I'm trying to remember some of the other ones. You're going to have to go through and try and make sure that something is not running in the background.
Easiest way to do that is go to your search bar and type msconfig. It's an old school little trick. msconfig, and it'll say system configuration. Go to system configuration and then look at boot and startup and what comes up. So on your boot, it should just show Windows and do selective startup, load system services, load startup items. Just don't use original boot, and then you can pretty much like pick and choose what you want to start when your computer starts. Yep.
Right. Okay. Well,
Skype or Teams or some other shit. Yeah, maybe Discord. Might be something using your camera that where it's like always on. Just kill that and make sure it doesn't load up the next time, and you shouldn't have that problem.
All right. Let me mess around here for a minute.
Badass. If I want a human being in my Godzilla, I'll take Raymond Burr. Raymond Burr was badass.
No, really, the humans in this movie were literally just to get the monsters from one point to another point to another point, basically.
Yep. Or, yeah, that one at the end. Good movie, though. Good movie. I enjoyed it. I had fun. Felt more Toho than the rest of the Legendary movies.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I thought it was pretty good. A lot of fun. Kids will enjoy it.
Yeah, I was really surprised. Ours was at 10 a.m. this morning. So we left right after the show this morning, and it was damn near full. A whole bunch of kids in there. That's at 10 a.m. Shit, I did not expect that.
Well, it had a modest 10 million last night, which is good, but not nearly like Marvel level or anything. But
well, maybe they'll keep making them. Have you heard anything about Monarch season 2?
not yet.
They better keep doing that shit too. Even though there was way too much human shit in that, I guess I got to kind of deal with it because it's Monarch, not Godzilla.
That's why I didn't really. Yeah, I was gonna say that's why I didn't really have much of a problem with it. I kind of figured that's what it was going to be. So the fact that there was as much monster stuff in it as there was, I was kind of surprised. But because everybody was bitching, there's not enough monsters, not enough monsters. So I was like, I wasn't expecting to see any monsters, and you get at least one every episode, pretty much.
I didn't think about that. Spring break. All the kids are off. Perfect time to come out with a movie, especially a Godzilla movie.
Yep.
The tone was, of course, is completely different than -1. -1 was very serious and very monstrous and, you know, a death titan for Japan. Whereas this is more of like a let's get ready to rumble type movie. Rumble in the jungle. CZ, what's up, brother? There's summer campers in the park. Totally different breed than full-timers. I imagine.
So, how much total screen time was Bill Murray in Ghostbusters? We still haven't gone to see that.
He's got like 3 scenes, but like one of his scenes is cut out that we know of because there's pictures of him talking to Paul Rudd that's not in the movie.
Yeah, I heard a lot of the trailer was cut out of it.
Not a lot, but there's some bits and pieces that, you know, it's like, okay. You have to keep showing these trailers that have all these scenes in it that aren't in the movie, so. Yeah.
It's like planes, trains, and automobiles all over again. Left it all on the cutting room floor. Maybe we'll get an extended cut.
I don't know. I think the director said there is none. We'll see if they throw any deleted scenes on the disc.
Did you see the trailer for Challengers? I was like, what the shit? So this is Zendaya, and these are like, she's got these 2 guys about to go down on her, and it actually shows it in the movie or in the trailer for the movie. This was at Godzilla, so this was today, and I was like,
wow,
what the fuck?
They must have showed the wrong trailer, buddy.
So they're like side by side with her on the top trailer, and she's getting kissed by them, and they're all
I
over.
I didn't get that trailer. I got like Beetlejuice, and the Minions, and
she's laying there on the bed as they go to work on her in that scene, and you're just like, what the hell?
That sounds like it mistakenly got him put in front of that movie, because I think that sounds like an R-rated movie to me.
So that is I'm not going to play it, but that's the official trailer. She's sitting there with both of them. And basically the guy on the left, like the whole trailer is like, I love you. And she's like, I know, bitch. And this guy's right here's like, she doesn't want you. She wants me. And it's cringy. It's cringy as hell. It's apparently a tennis movie. She was a tennis player, and I guess they're interested in tennis and more. Tennis and cunnilingus. Joint cunnilingus. So, yay.
How do two men lick one clit at the same time?
That's a good question. Without crossing the streams?
I mean, we all familiar with how it's the other way around.
One gets the front, one gets the back.
Maybe one goes up and one goes down.
Did anybody understand what McKee said?
No.
No.
We're just
All I
sit here and keep pretending.
I said we all know what it is the other way around.
Nah, still didn't get it all.
I don't know. I'm just
I think he said y'all know they wouldn't do the same thing the other way around. Yeah, they wouldn't do the same thing the other way around.
Nah, Pornhub would, though.
That's right.
You know, I'm just waiting for some kung fu to break out on Makani's train, you know, like Bullet Train.
Whoa.
See a big guy in a suit walk by. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Okay. Hey, Snowdub, what's that one guy, Jay, that Bruce Lee fought in that one movie?
Which one?
The one that beat his ass. Oh, that's right, Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
No. It's not a real Bruce Lee. It's not a real movie.
Yep. He kicked Bruce Lee's ass, and then he went to Tokyo and beat everybody's ass on the train.
Okay, how about now?
Oh, what the heck?
Is it better now?
No.
I mean, kind of, but I mean, we can hear you better. But
we still love you, Mac.
That's right, Mac's drawn. So.
Yeah. But no, there's no such movie where Bruce Lee gets his ass kicked. Sorry. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, like maybe in the beginning of a movie when he makes a comeback type of thing, but he always wins in the end.
Mr. Jekyll Trunk asks, what's a spruce Lee? It's a special kind of tree from the Lee family of trees.
That's Groot. That's Groot's Chinese cousin.
I never thought of that.
You guys are racist. You know that?
How are... Now you're starting to sound like them. So.
Welcome to Shitty Walk. You want some Shitty Walk?
I am pro-Asian, all right? They get a bad rep. They won't even let them in Harvard anymore. And the old Chinese ladies are getting robbed and mugged and punched in the streets. It's hard out here for a Chinaman. Sorry, Trinity's talking in the background on my shit, so we all got our issues, Mac.
Oh, Walker, Texas Ranger had Bruce on the ropes before his comeback. Yeah, it was called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Ooh, I might have fixed it. I think I'm going to drop out and pop back in.
Okay.
I love Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yep. Love most of Tarantino stuff. I can't think of a Tarantino movie I've disliked.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
My favorite.
Oh, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Oh, just in general, Tarantino's probably my favorite director. For that very reason, none of his and everything he's done I like. So I can't say that for just about every other directors. Even Kevin Smith now.
Yeah. Yeah, usually there's something I don't like, but Vegas says, I don't think I've ever seen one of his movies.
Wow.
I'm sure there's a way to get a PG-13 version.
Why is he
got to be something anti-R.
Why can't he watch R-rated? Is he under 18?
No, he just doesn't want to.
Oh, well. Tarantino without the R rating is kind of like having sex without coming. Have you ever seen the TV version of Pulp Fiction? It's hilarious.
No, I didn't know there was a TV version.
And it's only hilarious because it's actually a really good TV version, except for a few minor things. Because they actually have everybody come back to do their voices for the dub over. So like Samuel Jackson and all them sound just fine. Bruce Willis, though, had to be a diva. So like, of course, when he's talking, it's like way off. But what's hilarious about it is all the different ways they came up with to cover up motherfucker. So you got like Monkey Hubbard, Mother Humper. There's a bunch of them. I don't know if there's still clips online, but it's hilarious. Because I'm like, one night I'm sitting here skipping through TV, and I'm like, what? Pulp Fiction's on TV? Like, how the hell do you show? That's what I was saying. I'm like, how the hell do you show? And I'm sitting here watching it, and I got sucked into it because I'm like, holy crap. They actually, it's like, that sounds like Samuel Jackson and stuff. I'm like, I sure did it is.
What about the Zed scene?
Or what about the Zed scene?
They just trimmed they just trimmed a lot of the violence down and stuff. I mean, this was already probably late 90s, early 2000s, so by then television had gotten pretty lax. But I mean, basically it was just the swear words and stuff there was mainly. There's not as much blood and stuff in the movie as you'd think either. I think it cut out some of the the drug scene too. Like I don't remember it. I think it cut out where she sniffed it up her nose and stuff and all that stuff. But just little minor bits. But they did add back in the scene where she's videotaping him in the beginning of their John Travolta's videotaping him.
I remember that.
Yeah, are you an Elvis man or a Beatles man? That scene was added back in. Yeah.
Oh
Mic check 1 2. Mic check.
We hear you, and you sound much smoother than you did before.
Oh snap! We did it. We did it, folks.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Let's see.
You know, there's another scene that I would probably figure would be humorous, all edited for television, and that would be in the dead ninja storage.
Honestly, what's funny is up until I remember growing up, and the N-word was not a big deal on TV. Like they'd say it all the time. Like, because I remember the first time I saw Blazing Saddles was on television. And the funny thing was,
sorry,
you're like a kid with a fucking video camera.
It's too slow while
hey, look, it's Bruce Lee, guys. It's Bruce Lee.
He's so happy. That's totally worth it.
There's the real crow down there. Yeah. I think I have a small addiction to Toonie Terrors, Tom.
I have a few, but I don't have that many. Jesus.
Yeah. I got them all, so yeah.
Obviously.
Pretty much. I don't have the blonde girl that goes with Wednesday down there. They did special Wednesday versions of them. You got the Jaws one though, I know that.
I didn't get the shark. There's a shark. Oh yeah, I did get that one. Never mind. Yeah,
the Jaws down there. Yep.
It's just part of the shark. Yeah, I got 2 of those.
Yeah, I've been
Is
redecorating.
that a Kill Bill? Is that a Kill Bill figurine down there?
No, I'm not sure what you were seeing, Shellback.
Bruce Lee.
Like right below Bruce.
Oh, that's Bruce Lee.
Oh, that's Bruce. Oh, okay. It looked like Uma Thurman in her,
God, Shellback.
Outfit.
Just stop, okay? You're done.
What?
I think you guys might enjoy that. A little closer look at the poster. There's Keith David right below the thing. Childs. And the guys who turn into the thing sign the legs. So Palmer and Bennings. And then I had John Carpenter sign him right in the middle. He said, "Far out, man."
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And Booby Break.
Oh, Christy Brinkley.
Mm-hmm. And the Muppets. Didn't like the show, but I loved these figures. It's funny because Scooter wasn't even in the show. And then we got a... Oh, there's a signed Gina there.
Right.
Oh, look at this. Who's that, Shellback? Who's that?
Leatherface.
Yeah.
Never mind. Got my Peter Weller. Peter Wellings signed my RoboCop there. Michael Biehn signed Aliens. And then we got Ric Flair signed right there. And then Hulk Hogan. My favorite Marvel character is Death's Head, which they'll never make a movie out of because he's just too vulgar. So Disney won't touch him. Yeah, there we go. Quick little tour there. I got all the Thing toys so far that have come out. It's all of them right there. The NECA ones, anyway. These two right here were Movie Maniacs. They came out back in 2004, something like that. Made two of them there. These are all the... Tom's got more cool stuff than I do, but I get a chance to show off. This was an exclusive of the movie guy there. And then, of course, you got your Matt Creedy here. This classic. And then got Ultimate Creedy here. There we go. This one's with the flamethrower. And then this latest one here, is it this one? Ultimate McCready's. He's got the dynamite strapped to him. It's just NECA's way of ripping you off with the same figure with extra stuff. Then I got another one over here. This is the empty box because I brought him out. I bought an extra. Where is he? Oh, there he is. The flame kind of droops, but yeah. And I didn't get to meet Kurt Russell. I got to be honest with you guys. I bought this off of eBay back in like 2002. But it is authentic. I think it actually says it on the back. Let me see.
What's up, CT?
No, it's a different one.
Doing all right.
Anyway. Cool, guys. I'm all hooked up.
Sweet.
Hey, infinity screen.
Hey, Tom, we can finally do that show.
Yeah.
It's only been a month.
Six is right. You do have a lot of dudes on your wall.
I do have a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
The ones that matter are right here. Oh, Christy. And then I got a couple extras back here. Where are they? This one's a little...
Oh, no, there's a chick.
We lost Machini. Oh, is that Tori Wilson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to meet her. That was pretty awesome. So, got a couple ladies hanging out.
And
thank you, Resident Evil AMC.
Mostly dudes.
And a
Mostly
half-naked
dudes.
Chinaman.
A very bloody Bruce Lee. A lot of monsters on my wall.
Oh, that makes sense. That tracks.
There's my overly stuffed closet. I got a bunch of Jason stuff in that corner. Signed. TV. There's the Star Wars stuff.
And all the TMNT 2 stuff.
Yeah.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
Tom's got more of this shit than I do, but I
I don't know about that.
I got a decent collection. Decent.
I need that April O'Neil.
So you might have one or two things I don't have. You never know.
I got my samurais. I got my samurai turtles.
I never
the other
did
day.
get Kino.
Yeah, I got two of the VHS guys, the VHS size 4 turtle things there. And I actually bought one for Tom because I thought he wasn't able to get one, but then you ended up getting one. So
yeah, I actually got 2 myself.
So I got an extra, yeah. So I took one out of the box.
No, I got an extra part 3, which is weird.
Oh, did you? Cool. I didn't get that one.
I almost got that, but I just bought in the 2-packs.
Yeah, I seen the 2-packs of part 3 and the this is my favorite is Super Shredder. I love Super Shredder. Kind of see him there.
Don't they have like 3 different versions of him, don't they?
Yeah. I have Ultimate Shredder up here where he's just regular Shredder. And then I also have Shredder Part 1 here.
Yep.
With Splinter, yeah.
Those are the ones I got.
This is one of the most sought after movie maniacs I have is
Legend.
Yeah, Tim Curry's Devil.
Nice.
I'd want to get it signed, but if you guys don't know, Tim Curry is in bad shape after his stroke. So he does appearances, but he doesn't really sign stuff. I think you have to like do something like mail it into him, something special. I don't know, but I'd love to have Tim Curry sign that. But I've seen pictures of him recently, and poor guy's in a wheelchair, like he's fucked up. He had a bad stroke. Here's my little Freddy corner. Got an authentic Freddy glove in there. Yeah. They got PlayStation 4s in the other room.
I got that Mortal Kombat set.
Do ya?
Yeah.
I got my 4 there. I got Tom on my wall too. If you look real closely, he's there. You gotta look close. Can you guys spot Tom?
I'm on that poster somewhere.
Yeah. You're riding the bull. You got your Ninja Turtle mask on. And then there's stereo, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2. Got the Switch right there. So yeah. Give you a little behind the scenes, and there's your star right there. The man, the myth, the legend. He's a little hung up right now. Yeah, this is awesome, guys. I'm pretty excited to see what I can do with this bad boy.
Snowdub's back in action.
The Meta PC. Look at that. It's shiny. All right, that's enough of my shit. Tom, your turn. Show and tell.
I haven't really got anything drug out here. Maybe later. I don't know. I'm really fucking tired. It's been a long day.
I will agree with that.
I'm still conflicted about getting a PS5. Speaking of Snowdub's PS4, it's like I really want to play Final Fantasy VII, right? Rebirth.
It's really good. I finished it. It's
I would have to spend like $700 on a PS5, and it's the only game on the system I want to play.
Well, then wait till May. It should be out on PC in May.
It's not going to take 2 years.
No.
Like you mean this May?
Yes.
Oh wow. Well,
It's supposed to be on May.
Everything.
If I'm wrong, you know, I'll admit it. But they've said that they were working in parallel with the console version, and the exclusivity deal ends in May. So if they were working side by side with the console, that means the console version should be ready, or the PC version should be ready.
that would make sense. It's just I've kind of heard that story before, and then it ends up not happening anytime soon.
That's true. But they're not going to do. They're not going to do like with the PC version. You got integrate.
Oh
so,
yeah. It's when I played the original, like the first part on PS4, right? And I don't regret the choice, but like getting 30 frames per second and all the low res backgrounds, and it's like now I'm hearing that Rebirth isn't really running on the PS5 as well as it should.
It ran effing great. The problem is people were breaking. They were breaking it. So there's a way to use Eufy to cause so much shit on the screen all at once that it literally breaks the damn PS5. It like immediately kills the game and sends you back to like in a crash mode, and it's like, yeah, you overloaded everything, so fuck off. But they've apparently fixed that to where it doesn't work the same way. So you can't sit there and chain what you were doing over and over and over again and cause like a million particles on the screen at the same time. Shit, we lost Snow again.
But he's had all this shit set up. Did it crash? I don't wish it. That would just be ridiculous.
I hope not. No. Tom, is your film collection alphabetized or randomized?
It used to be alphabetized, but I ran into a room issue, and now everything is kind of semi-alphabetized, but a big old mess. At the same time, it's hard to explain, but yeah, I got a couple shelves and stuff I got to get together so I can hopefully get everything reorganized.
Eris went through all our shit and alphabetized it. I mean, 3 bookshelves, and then we've got box sets sitting on top, but it's all alphabetized. Unless I've been messing with it, then something will be out of order.
Yeah, you have to put it back where you found it, otherwise the whole alphabetizing thing will crash.
No, I'm usually pretty anal about that, but no, it fell into disarray, and I haven't had a chance to really have the time to fix it.
Polly, gay. What's gay? Give me that Bruce Gay. Bruce Gay? I don't know Bruce Gay.
He likes my poster.
Oh.
Sounds more like he likes something else.
Maybe he was talking about my turtles.
Well,
I like turtles.
Gay name, according to what was it, CBS or whatever that had the whole.
I was deprived of toys as a kid, Polly. Okay.
Were you really?
He had a part of a slinky, but he straightened it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. No, I had a cousin who had a mom that was like a nurse that made a lot of money. Like she had been doing it for 50-something years or whatever before she retired, and so he always had the nicest, coolest, newest toys all the time. So it was rough growing up, seeing my cousin get all the cool shit.
I bet you treated it like ass too, didn't he?
Of course he did. Of course he did.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Spoiled rotten. That's what he was. Still is, because she passed away recently and left him 2 houses in the Pacific Northwest. So he's gonna be just fine.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just in time for the squatters to come and take them away.
Ha! Yeah, I don't know. It's funny. I got a great story. Tom will like this story. So that same cousin, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. No, just kidding. I was roommates with a person who was renting a house from a guy who worked in Hollywood on sets. I can't remember if he was like a key grip or something like that. Anyway, long story short, this house that we were renting had a storage shed out back. And for the longest time, my roommates kept telling me that there was a Ninja Turtle suit in the storage shed from part 1 because the guy that owned the house worked on that movie. And I kept calling it bullshit. I'm like, oh, there's no turtle suit back there. What the hell you do? Right? Well, anyway, one fateful weekend, my roommates went out of town. And I thought, well, now's a good time to check that shed just to see if there really is a Ninja Turtle costume back there, like they keep saying. And so I went in there and opened it up, looked around, dug around, and couldn't find nothing except I found one bottom half turtle leg. We had the full foot and the calf part, like right up to the knee. And you could literally slip your foot inside of it and everything, and it looked exactly like the leg that you would see in the movie. So I was a believer, right? Well, I ended up hiding it, and when I moved out, I took that turtle leg. And they never knew the wiser, right? Because it had been in the storage for years, right? And I gave it to that cousin I was just talking about for him to put in his storage up in Washington to hold on for me. And I am on a mission to go back to Washington later this year and try to retrieve that turtle leg. And hopefully there's something left of it and he didn't let it rot somewhere and fall apart and crumble into crumbs. But because it was getting kind of rough even back then. And I gave it to him like, I want to say 10 years ago, something like that. And I haven't gone back to get it. But now that I've got the channel and stuff, I've been really wanting to go get it and get it put in like a mannequin leg and put in like a glass case or something, if it's even still one piece. So keep your fingers crossed, guys. But there's my funny story about Ninja Turtles. It's like that, Tom? That's a good one, huh?
It's definitely interesting, I guess. I mean, I wonder where the rest of it is, but
Yeah.
That was the thing.
The rest of it?
I have no idea. Like maybe the roommates that lived there before me stole it, and that was it. They just didn't find the leg, I don't know.
Blew it up.
Hard to say. It had
melted it.
I think it had it like initials on it too, if I remember right. Like I want to say it may have only just been like RL for right leg, but it might have been Raphael or something like that. If I find it, Tom, you'll be the first one I show it to. When I go back to Washington.
I'm not sure I like this story about turtle body parts. Makes me feel like I'm going to wake up in the bathtub full of ice and my kidney's missing.
Well, the cool part is it's a leg from part 1, the original movie. At least that was a story. Might even be worth something, I don't know, but take it to a con and have like the guys who wore the suits.
I was going to say you'd have to have it verified somehow.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Have them look at it, see if they know. We'll see. I got to go up and hunt down my cousin and hope he didn't put it on eBay or something stupid.
Are we still talking about a dismembered leg?
Well, nobody else is talking.
Okay, how about now? How about now?
You sound good.
Yeah, because I'm out of the train and...
Whoa.
No, not bad now. No. Look, Loki in the chat. Marcus seen it. That's right. Highlight Marcus's comment. Just to prove to you guys that I ain't bullshitting. He saw it. I've known Marcus for like 17 years, so.
Okay.
True story.
Machiny going out to the garage.
Well, no, I'm in the parking garage heading into my car. So, yeah, there was a bunch of dudes hanging on the stairway. I was like, yeah, blasting loud music and shit.
The gangbangers.
I think one of them might have been Shellback. I don't know.
Just make sure they don't call you Peaches.
Right.
You know what? Fuck.
Empty parking garage at night. There we go.
Yo, Peaches! I'm like, what? Oh my God.
Peaches.
Oh, shut up, y'all. Oh my God.
I don't know if we'll ever be able to get Black Condor back on the channel, but if we do, he's gonna want to talk to Peaches.
No, he ain't. Not this time, man. Not this time, bro.
Oh, Mary. That's what I'm talking about. Mary knows what's up.
Oh shit! You know what, Mary? Y'all started. You, Mart, and Loki. Shit.
When Mac had the camera the other way, I thought we were watching like one of them gangster movies where he's about to get wet.
Nah, this is what I got. That's what I got.
Nice.
That's the Machini Mobile here. So.
What?
Yeah.
The Mac Mobile. I like it.
Yeah.
What is it? A Prius?
No, Honda Accord Sport. Sport version. So. Hopefully we can get the Bluetooth. Hopefully we can get that Bluetooth to kind of get it to run here. So there we go.
That's clean too.
Yeah, I've had it for years, man. It's been a long time. Let's see where to get it going. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that is the Machini Mobile right here. So very happy.
Like, what year is it, Mac?
That's the question. Let's see if this will work. Okay, turn this.
I don't think you could hear me.
Yeah, we'll do the I can eat a peach for hours. Did y'all hear about those conjoined twins that got married?
Oh, that's disgusting.
You didn't?
No, I seen the meme of it or something. I scrolled past it. I've seen them before. They were like on some talk show a long time ago. Yeah, like what happens when the other one finds a husband? Like,
well, I think the point is that they were kind of already unofficially married because they were probably doing each other their whole lives.
Wow.
Oh, fuck. You know what? If you get invited to the wedding, you go up to the groom and go, Flora and fauna, quite the pair, eh, Gomez?
Never masturbated alone, is what you're saying.
Okay, how do I sound now? How do I sound now? Okay. Yeah, it's probably got to be much closer. Loud? Okay.
Very loud.
All right, let's see if we can tone it down a bit. All right.
Akemi got it. Akemi got it. Quite the pair, eh, Gomez? That's
okay,
right.
How about now?
Better.
Much better? All right, okay. Yeah. Hands free, so I can talk, chat with y'all while I'm driving. Hands free, of course.
Yeah, it was all my fault. It was all my fault, Mary.
I'm not sure if I remember your reference there, Loki, but it sounds like an Addams Family thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The conjoined twins, Flora and Fauna. The Addams family.
I don't remember that. Which was that? Like
That's
the Raul Julia movies, or
yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's Addams Family 1. Yeah, with Raul Julia and Doc Brown. And
it's been so long since I've seen it, I don't remember all of it.
Who else wanted to see Bester on top of the Addams Family mansion holding up a flux capacitor getting hit by lightning?
Well, I mean, he did put the light bulb in his mouth and lit it up, so.
See, and it worked. It actually worked, though.
Well, after he got hit by a lightning bolt, yeah.
Exactly. See, Darwinism in full
1.21
effect.
Oh,
I figure if you're
knocking
gonna
the
light up a
keyboard.
light bulb, you might as well do it with some style.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm gonna refrain from saying something I shouldn't say about Darwinism on air.
Oh shit.
Well, this is pretty awesome, guys. I can't tell you how happy I am to be back on the.
The snow is back, y'all. The snow is back.
Yeah. Jolly 2.0. Here we come.
New and improved.
Now I gotta find some badass editing software that doesn't charge an arm and a leg every month.
Do the Power Director 365. I think it's like $60 for the year, something like that.
For a year? Okay. That's not bad.
Do they not make stuff that you just buy and own anymore?
No. Everything's rent now. It's like,
No, a lot of stuff is like a lot of stuff is like a subscription service. Hence why I dropped Adobe Creative Cloud and went over to Affinity because I'd rather have a one-time purchase and just keep it for life, you know?
Yeah, bald Mark, who looked like Fester. Yeah.
Don't say that about Mark. Come on now.
Yeah, he was. He had to shave his head. He had to shave his head for the charity, and he put a light bulb in his mouth.
So he did get struck by lightning, unfortunately. So it didn't work.
It did work.
Aw.
Mary, I need bald Mark to return. It was nice. I'll tell you what, that's where gaming is going. You will rent and pay a subscription fee. And you won't own nothing. I've got such a back catalog of shit to play that I don't ever, if I don't want to buy something, I just don't have to buy it.
Exactly, same here.
I got my backlog in a Google spreadsheet, and it's well over 6,000 hours, and I don't even have everything on the spreadsheet yet. So
I imagine.
It's like, if something's not good, or at least not like great, I'll do it later, when it is or not. It's, I think that's got a lot to do with what's going on everywhere, just movies and entertainment. There's so much now. It's if something doesn't deliver, I got something else I can do. I've got more than I can possibly handle. It's overwhelming how much my backlog, like it's.
So
I actually just I broke down a couple days ago and finally started playing Genshin and you know what? I'm pleasantly surprised by it. I had like ideas that would suck because it's free to play, right? It's actually pretty good.
Sorry, Mustang just like took off right next to me, and I'm like, really, bro?
Yeah, I heard
that is cool.
No,
I got
get a car now.
I got 36 terabytes of games that, for everything from arcade to Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega CD, everything up to Dreamcast for Sega, everything Xbox, everything PS2, almost everything PS3.
It, right? Like,
I don't have
the
to.
The whole PS2 library is with emulation. It's widescreen now. You can upscale it.
Yeah,
it's a whole new experience. You're gonna go back and replay all the PS2 library.
CC, it's freaking just like life changing. That PCX2 SX2 emulator is incredible. Absolutely incredible. I love it. I was like, I can't imagine a day where I'm not at least putting some time into that. I'm like, man.
I found a guy on YouTube who's like going through and remastering these games too. Is like replacing the textures, updating them.
I didn't even think it was possible to even. I didn't even think it was.
Only
I
if
guess it
you're
is.
only if you're using there's one emulator. It's a multi-emulator. God help me.
What,
I can't think of the name of it. It's not a Raspberry.
I don't think my PC could handle it, but I do want to try the Xenia emulator,
Hold
which
on,
is the
I'll tell you.
360
I'll tell you which one I use.
or RCPS3.
Oh, yeah, I have because there are a few PS3 exclusives, right? Like Tales of Zillia and stuff like that. That I mean, the PS3 is not. Is the online store still open for that system?
I think so.
But one of these days is not going to be.
Some of these days it's not. Yeah.
We got in the town I live in, we have a store, and I can, if I wanted to, I could go to this guy's store and be like, hey, I want an Atari 2600 and a PS1, and he could get them for me.
Same thing.
So with RetroArch, you can set up patches for ROMs. And you can do that for PS1, you can do that for PS2, you can do that for almost everything. Redream, almost everything from the Dreamcast is playable on the Redream. There's only like 1 or 2 games, and they're not even like important games. But everything from Japan, everything from the US is playable for Dreamcast on Redream.
I love it. I love it when fans show the company's how-to. Like the Mogiri mod for Final Fantasy IX.
You know what the funny thing
is like releasing it with no improvements, and then you have this mod.
Actually, you know what the funny thing is? It's like it's gotten so far to the point where now you can even mod PS2 emulated titles, which is insane. And one thing I found out a few years ago, I was like, people are still making games for the Dreamcast. I was like, that's insane. If the hardware's there, it's system. It was. It definitely
the
was.
Dreamcast could emulate. That was great. You just stick a CD in it, and you could play
with the PS1 emulator. That was insane for like $19.99. I was like, shit.
Yep, I had all the Sega Genesis, the original Sega, and PS1 games for Dreamcast, all on like 3 discs.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Still one of the greatest systems ever made.
Yeah, it's just really, the first console that really brought online functionality mainstream with SegaNet and everything. Of course, I have such fond memories because the Dreamcast turned me into a Sonic fan. I love Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I love the 2K games. I love the NFL and NBA 2K. That somehow got me into sports titles too. It's just, and of course, I cannot forget the magnum that says Jet Set Radio, which I lost my absolute shit over that reveal trailer. You can find it. You can find it on my channel. Just that reveal trailer. I just lost it. I was like, oh my god, it's back. It's back.
Hey, Punk Waddle, when did you get here?
I've been here for about 5 minutes.
You haven't said nothing yet.
I mean, I'll be honest. I had a lot of Nintendo stuff, so I didn't have. I mean, I had friends with the Dreamcast, but I didn't really have much of that stuff. So
Punk likes to, Punk likes to silently waddle his way into the stream.
True.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Since we were talking Godzilla earlier.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
That's OG.
Nice.
Xbox. I've got both of them. Some other shit. I love the original Xbox. So I've got SNK versus Capcom Chaos. All the Blitz stuff.
I'm gonna. You know what, Loki, I don't know if you caught most of the stream, but yeah, we just went in on that, just everything that's going on with Microsoft, and I stated that like back in the day, they had something to prove.
Yeah.
Like during the original Xbox and 360, they had something to prove. And I almost saw them as basically the bad boys of basically the industry. I saw Microsoft and Xbox, that ecosystem, they were basically the bad boys of the industry.
Yep.
This is not just a problem for AAA games. Like,
it's a shame, man.
This is Microsoft. This is PC gaming. This is at the heart of everything. And if indie developers cannot release their games on PC,
oh, they will, because Steam.
Yeah.
They just can't through Microsoft. Microsoft's not going to do it. Steam will let you come up with anything. Do you know how much depraved sexual shit is on Steam?
So there's no risk of Steam
because it's like
because I don't use Steam. I'll be honest. I will say no more, but I don't use Steam. There's no risk of them going in that direction because, like, you know.
You're right, but even you're right, but
and of course, like companies can always make a game and just release it. They don't. You don't really need Steam. You just release it. Imagine that. You know, like
releasing on their own, of course, with their own launcher. You know, kind of
easier said than done. I'm just like if an indie developer wants to release a game, they still want people to actually discover it and play it somehow. And if that becomes gated, now I'm glad that, in a way, I'm glad that Steam is putting out all the anime booby shit that they can.
Not really. I would disagree. It's not really, because a lot of visual novels over the years have been banned off of Steam for one reason or another.
Okay, so Steam is banning stuff then.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I was wondering.
Yes.
Okay, we're told Microsoft is doing it. Steam is their own entity.
I would still, with all of
the stuff with Steam. The stuff with Steam was grape stuff. If you take the G out, grape stuff and family stuff and hardcore drug use stuff.
Well, that and there's just a lot of basically anime style visual novels where it's like they deem the characters looking like minors, and that's why it just gets pulled and taken off. Like, you know.
That was just my question: is like how does anybody ever read on whether Steam is going to start controlling DEI, or are they?
They just want to make money.
Is that just
they just want to make money? You know, Gabe wants to make money. Gabe and wants to make money.
Well,
so.
But they'll put damn near anything. They'll put damn near anything on there.
I remember a few things that were on there that were certain people were streaming even on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah.
My girlfriend left me because I spent my whole paycheck on my Xbox when we were saving to get a place together. I told, a retrospect, made the right choice getting the system. Yeah. I can see that.
To be fair, the only game I'm looking forward to this year is Stellar Blade, and the demo is out, and I don't have a PS5, so I'm just gonna be patient and just wait for a PC release.
That's also been on my mind. It's like, okay, I still don't totally understand exclusives. Like, they're not making money off the console sale. If I buy a console and they don't make any money off of it, maybe they make a little bit of change off the one game I buy before I put it under the bed. It's like, if I don't have a PC that can play the game, okay, I get it. I need a console. It's a little bit of a cheaper option, right? But then I'm buying the console anyways. And if I do have a PC that can play the game, then I don't need the console, so I was never going to buy it.
Even now, you can get like a top-end PC that is pretty affordable.
Well, that's the thing. The console's like what, $700?
PC laptops, they're affordable. They're becoming more and more affordable.
I mean,
and there's different outlets like Meta PCs and such like that. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to spend much more than $700 to get a system that can play games anymore.
Yeah, it's something is top of the line.
You can definitely spend $3,000, but I mean,
but it's not necessary. But considering considering now, it's like is it really that necessary? Because it's like even a lot of the low end towers are affordable and could be able to do, be able to play what the
gaming like seems to be locked into consoles, right? Like you get this thing where it's like PC games are always kind of locked into what the consoles are capable of until the next console generation. Like when the PS6 comes out, there will be a big leap in PC gaming because now they can make the games to match. So we're in this space of time right now where there's really no games coming out in the near future that are gonna demand
it's
PC,
okay.
right?
So right now we're in this mid-gen refresh. So we've heard the rumors that there's going to be a PS5 Pro.
It's still not going to be able to do. It's still not going to do 8K at 60 frames per second.
Exactly, and it's just like the thing. I look at it now is like it's not. I look at the seventh and it's not the 7th and 8th gen where you have the 6th or 7th gen where you had so many reasons to get this console or that console. It's just there's just simply not enough titles that hook me in to get a console now. There's just not enough. There's hardly
it's a lost console generation.
And I think the problem, and I said this earlier today, I'm sorry if I'm interrupting, but I said this earlier on the morning show that one of the problems is that, for one, I think having the 9th gen release during the pandemic was a bad time. I think it was a bad time. They picked the wrong time. And two, a lot of the games are cross-gen. It's cross-gen. It's most of the stuff is cross-gen. So you can still hold on to your PS4s, your Xbox Ones, and it really is no need to kind of upgrade.
I mean, there's two things about that, though. Like, no, I agree with you, but like, first off, the releasing it during when everybody was stuck at home could have been the greatest thing ever, except for the chip shortage, and everybody pushed. Like the way the Switch hasn't pushed yet and just was riding it out. They were consistent. They were accessible. Now,
exactly.
And what you're saying, and I was going to address one other thing that you were saying, Cece, about everything being so close together technology-wise is when they're pushing for the streaming, when they're pushing for the cross-platform, they can't have anything that's so drastically different with technology. You can't have one console or PC playing this one thing and nobody else can play it. Like they have to promote their brand and their online service to everyone.
Yeah. It's just like I remember when Xbox Live was such like this must-have thing.
Oh,
like Xbox Live was so huge, man.
Who's that cute little penguin?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ponquato, I would be careful.
Oh God, it's windy. Ah!
I'm scared now, guys.
Pat says, to be honest, however, WWE 24 looks really good on PS5. Oh, it looks the same on PC, doesn't it?
I mean,
also, CC, a good reason.
Sorry?
A good reason to get Rebirth on PC is because of the mod support.
Well, that's the other thing. It's like the modding community. Like, I love it when fans do a better job than the company.
The mod community's been carrying a lot of stuff on their back.
Anytime you show them how.
So, no spoilers, promise. You do get to, at one point in the game, change outfits. And once you beat the game, you can dress however you want to throughout the entire game. So imagine what that's going to be like.
Mods will expand that in a hurry.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm glad that people love the game, and I'm looking forward to playing it. I'm glad that this has been a success story. Yeah, I know it hasn't hasn't blown the doors off of the sales and whatnot, but when it's exclusive on a system that hasn't sold well to begin with, that's kind of, you're selling to a smaller market.
Honestly, there's only I'd give it the whole game, I'd give it 9.5. But I'm not going to give it a 10 because those people were smoking crack for giving it a 10. But it comes close. There's just some really annoying, there's two really annoying parts in it. And that is anytime you're dealing with the Mughals, because they are ugly as shit and they are annoying. And there's a girl that is the best of everything. She's not a main character. She's not an NPC that follows you around the game. It only lasts about 10, 15 minutes, depending on how fast you can get through it. But just listening to her talk about how perfect she is, you're just like, dude, you know what? I know exactly where this came from.
Yeah, I was going to say, because wasn't Sweet Baby somewhere in there somewhere?
It was supposed to be an NPC quest, and I can tell you exactly what NPC quest it is, and you will know exactly what NPC quest it is when you do it, because it's just, you're doing everything wrong. I naturally know how to do everything right with no training, but I'm not going to do it because I'm being a bitch.
If it's a 10, 15-minute side quest somewhere in the game, fine.
Yeah,
as long as it doesn't infect the rest of the game. I'll just look at that as being a really annoying person, as you sometimes run into in the world. I'll take that. That's whatever.
And our mom's nice, but she's a absolute total just annoying. I didn't have to have any training. I'm so much better than you, but I'm not going to do it because, I'm a bitch. So it's just, once you get past that, you're fine. You're gold. The story's great. The combat is some of the best boss fights I've played in the last decade. And that's saying a lot because I've done a lot of boss battles in the last 10 years. Some of the best boss battles I've ever done.
When the first game came out, I remember people joking about how it'd be 2024, and then the part 3 would come out in 2028 on the PS6 or the PS7 or something.
It's not going to be that
way.
It's not going to be that bad because they've already got the reason why it took 4 years is because of all the open world assets they did. They basically built the game from the ground up.
Being I haven't played the game yet, I just say this is the first thing I thought of. I really the third game has to have all of that open world in it.
It's in 2.
A tall ask.
It's in 2.
I know, but I mean, when you think about disc 3 of the original game, right? The disc 3 just is the final dungeon, but you can explore the whole world. I don't know if it would be even remotely feasible for them to do this. But they've already built the open world in part 2, right?
Yes.
They already have all the assets. Just make it available with a few new things sprinkled in.
Yeah.
And then at least it creates the immersion of being able to go back and see it and play in it. Drop some new enemies in there. Drop a couple new quests in there. I don't know how ridiculous it would be. Maybe it becomes a 200 gigabyte game or something, but not being able to go back and explore all of that world map in the third game would be really weird.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do that. Because when they open everything up, it is literally light shining in the robes part in heaven, and you're like, holy shit. And that's just the grasslands. It's huge. When the map completely unlocks, which I think is in chapter 13 or something, where you can go anywhere, it's just, it's huge. Huge, as our friend Nick Weiser would say, huge. It's huge.
I just think about like Final Fantasy 14 or other MMOs, whatever your MMO of choice is, right? When they're in development for 10 plus years, you can still go back to the previous, expansions, the previous parts of the game.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them find a way to make the third part
they better
expansion, like a full game, but still an expansion on the second, so that you can still, the whole world is still available,
They better. The difference between Remake and Rebirth is night and day. Some things might look the same. Combat is completely more fleshed out. It's so much better. How you build up to limits is so much better. The combo system is like Chrono Trigger from back in the day, if anybody remembers Chrono Trigger.
Well, it's the greatest game of all time.
The combo systems are like that. You don't have the 3-man combos, but you've got team combos, and those lead to even better limit breaks. It's tight. It's fast paced. It's tactical. There's some shit you're gonna have to go, okay, I have to think. You can't just button mash. You can't just run around swinging like a crazy person. You've got to actually think and use your brain and think your way out of some of these fights. Odin will come in and bitch slap you in the next week, and then he'll do it again and again, and you'll think, holy shit. Well, I'll try and do this resurrect bullshit cheat. Because he'll come down, one shot you, and look at you and be like, oh, you're still alive? One shot you again. And you're like, this is, no, it tells you everything you need to know how to work it out and fight him. You've just got to use your head and think about it. So there's some of the best boss fights I've ever played in the last 10 years. So, but it's night and day different. The remake was so much on rails. You're running down corridors. You're in that city. Everything is a corridor that leads somewhere. This is all open spaces.
And I enjoyed remake, and I plan to play it again. I guess one of the things with remake, obviously, some of the dungeons got a little long in the tooth.
Yeah,
most people probably agree with that. Still fun, just a little padded out there.
So, and once you go back, it's just like before. People are like, "Oh, it's so confusing." I'm like, "No, if you played remake, it's the exact same thing. You can go back and do chapter by chapter. If you don't want to do chapter 1 through 8, you just want to do 9, you can go right to 9. If you want to do chapter 1 through 8 to get to 9, you can do that. You can change difficulty. You can unlock more stuff. There's so much more to go back and do with New Game Plus. It's incredible.
They implemented New Game Plus in Final Fantasy 14, and I played as stupidly long as that story is. I've played New Game Plus all the way through.
So
it's nice. It's good. It's a good feature.
No, but I definitely recommend it. And like I said, their exclusivity ends in May, and the head of Squaresoft development is the one who was like, we've been co-developing it on PC as we worked on the PS5 version. So it's been in tandem.
I mean, Yoshi mentioned that the fan what was the name of it? Whatever the fest was that was last week or whatever. He was talking about Final Fantasy 16 on PC. Like, it's coming along. It's almost ready. He's
yeah.
He was mentioning it openly. So hopefully we get both sooner than later. I didn't know May. Like, I didn't know it was that soon. That kind of surprises me. But I'll take it, because I don't really want to spend like $1,000 on a console and then mothball it or resell it or
just for one game.
Yeah, it's well, I guess in this case 2 games, because I also have not played Final Fantasy 16.
Very good game. You know what? I wasn't sure about this whole Game of Thrones Final Fantasy shit, but then I played it and I was like, no, this is its own thing. This is very much its own thing that is not like the others.
I'm looking forward to it. It just goes back to where we started a little while ago on this conversation. It's like Final Fantasy was like, okay, now Mario Duck Hunt was my first video game, right? But like Final Fantasy 1 on the NES was like my moment with video games. I like kind of like
Yep.
it took the course of my entire life, right? When my friend down the street, my best friend, I went to his house. He got the game before I did. He was like, check this game out, right? So that's how important the series is to me. But I haven't played Final Fantasy 16 or Rebirth yet because they're locked on this console. And you know what? If it was the 90s and we had so few things to choose from, maybe I would have broken and bought the console. But with 6,000, 7,000 hours on my backlog, I'm catching up on Final Fantasy 14. I've still got the Trails series to play through. I got more games. I played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 for the first time this past winter. Somehow I didn't get around to those.
Those were great on the Xbox back in the day. Dude, when I saw the water effects in that, I was like, holy shit, this is something special.
So I mean, like I can wait for these games to hit the PC, even though it's like the most important franchise to me in my entire life. I can wait, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of where we are. Now I want to play them while I'm still breathing. I don't want to wait 10 years, but I mean, I can wait a year, and catch up on all these other really, really amazing games that there are to play. Elden Ring, I was well worth every hour I put into it,
Yeah.
And I mentioned I just got started on Genshin Impact, which pleasantly surprised me. I don't know if you've played it or anybody else who's listening has played it. It's like this game took a ton of inspiration from Breath of the Wild, and it does a pretty dang good job of it. And despite being free to play and gacha and all that crap, it's not predatory. You can play the entire game and not ever spend a dime on it. That's pretty clear. So I'm having a whole lot of fun with that now. Just doing Breath of the Wild things, climbing up the sides of buildings and gliding over whatever I can glide over from the highest point on the map, raiding enemy camps and finding treasure chests. It's like, all right,
Yeah, you bring up Breath of the Wild. I bought Tears of the Kingdom when it came out, but I haven't done really anything except for the first couple hours.
I was disappointed. Maybe that's a hot and unpopular take, but I was disappointed with Tears of the Kingdom.
I was terribly disappointed because it's too open world and it's just Minecraft. And, within the first 2 or 3 weeks, you see all the things that people are building and they get the cells. And it's like, I want a little bit of a story. I want a little bit of a direction. Yeah. No dungeons and all that stuff. I just couldn't
the game
myself
doesn't
to
have
put into
dungeons.
8 hours. In my opinion. I know. Well, I know. I really hoped that after Breath of the Wild they would steer back a little bit, but they didn't.
What I think was maybe like the big mistake for me, anyways, and is almost too convenient. You can go up to the highest point in these sky islands, right? And basically paraglide to any point in the entire world map. And I put about 40 hours into the game anyways, but there came this point where I realized that I was just fast traveling to the sky islands and then paragliding to every point on the map to clear these pins on the map, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, I've completely lost the exploration. Now, I know you got that somewhat in the underworld, but even the underworld, what I started to do was I took my stamina, I climbed to the highest tree through the light bulb things on the ground, and then just paraglided to the nearest fast travel point. And I realized I'm just spending all my time fast traveling. That's not to take away from the awesome system in the game. Like, if you're creative, you can build some really amazing things. That's cool, right? Yeah. But if I'm just like from like the standpoint of clearing temples and going through the core game, it's just like checking off boxes by gliding to them on the map. There's no exploration anymore, right?
Well,
I liked that in Breath of the Wild. Like there was a sense of discovery.
I remember I did the plateau thing, and it took me like 3 or 4 hours, and I realized I just started the game. If it's gonna take me, because I like to be a completionist, or to a certain extent, but it's so overwhelming. It's like I think Ocarina of Time was one of the best Zelda games because you had a big world, you had different sections that you could go through, and you could only access it, like they did in the old days. You you do a temple, you get certain things, tools and skills, and then you can go access other stuff. And as you open up, you have the trading and the side quests, and then there's a somewhat of a linear progression to it, and you have like each moment advances the story, not like, oh, I'm over in the desert now, I'll do this story, and then I'll go hang out with the birds, but I can fulfill their storyline in their own section in a way that doesn't connect to the others, right?
Well, it's two different forms of storytelling, and I mean, I do prefer the linear, but I mean, I know that I've seen a lot more non-linear storytelling lately, which I don't mind that the people want to explore it, like as developers. But I mean, there is something to be said when you have a storyline that like is A to B to C to D, then the things in A can actually impact the things in B, can actually impact the things in C, right?
Or like have you ever played any of the Lego games where, I mean, they're just fun and silly, but
No, I never got to the Lego games.
I've played some of the Star Wars and some of the Harry Potter, but there comes a point where as you earn different characters and stuff, you have the replay value. So there are certain things you can't access your first playthrough, but once you access characters who have that ability, you can go back and play, and you can be a completionist. You can access different parts of the level that you couldn't, and it's just a silly, fun way. Like there's no real. It's not an intense game. I mean, there's some of the camera angles, and especially if you're playing two people, and how if you get far away, it kind of splits and it pushes you in a weird way. But it's just still fun that you can spend so much time in it and still just be having fun with the bricks and having fun with the different characters and all that. So.
Mark says penguins have no fingers. How's that possible? Good night, Mark. Take it easy. I think we're getting out of here. I've got it set up to redirect over to CC's karaoke show, which is coming up after this, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, thanks for the redirect. Yeah, I'll just take a few minutes to set up the rest of my stuff, and then we'll get going.
All right. Punk Waddle, what do you got coming up?
I got my Ice House video tomorrow talking a little bit more about pondering about if casual gamers still exist with all the stuff going on. You know, I like to call myself a casual gamer, but with all the crap of the news and all this other stuff, it's like you have to choose a side or they don't want you to be allowed in the space anymore. So, yeah.
You know that meme they've got of Rogue One where what's his name, Janet, is standing in front of Homegirl's dad, and he's like, it says, "So I heard you left all online gaming," and he responds, he's like, "It's a quiet life." That to me is like, that's where I'm at, and I now consider myself a casual gamer. I don't do online shit. I don't want to deal with people's drama and bullshit. I don't want to get into backroom conversations about crap. I just want to go on and play a game and have fun. So
I get that. My playtime in Final Fantasy XI was like 160 days. I'm not doing that anymore.
Like
I've got 36,000 hours logged on, or 3,600. I can't remember how many hours it was for Star Trek Online. It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
I got memories that I'll cherish forever from that game, but it's like it's a lot. Yeah.
So I just stay away from all of it now. Snowdub, are you back? No.
Yeah, no, I'm here.
What do you got coming up?
Well, tomorrow night's Tuck and Roll show, Jolly 2.0. The big return of back to normalcy with no more phone half-assedness. So, and should be a good show, and hope to see some of your favorite puppets hang out with us, and let's have a good time, man. It's good to be back.
Oh yeah, Shelly baby.
Well, I'm gonna go have a Fortnite stream. Just kidding. Fortnite sucks.
Burn.
Anyway, yeah, you'll see my buddy Rudolph over on Snowdub's channel tomorrow night. That's about all we got going on here.
Oh yeah. Tom, when are we getting our next our Midnight Edge shorts? And when are we getting Andre doing another video? I saw the one he put out this morning.
Oh, I'm sure at some point here within the next few days we'll have something up.
Nice. He handed it to gaming's ass.
When are we going to see the Chulo monster again?
Soon. Quite soon, I'm sure.
As soon as he gets out of prison?
As soon as he gets back out of jail.
Right.
Blame that damn dog for that.
He turned him in.
I thought he was on parole.
He was. I think he went back.
Violation.
Yeah.
I think he pissed dirty.
Damn dog.
On the string.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'll be back on the Cotton Connection soon. I can't wait for that. I cannot wait for that. Are you still doing Tuck and Roll Saturday?
Yeah, well, see, we're still
Okay.
in Tuck and Roll season 4+1, but Cotton Council season 3. We're planning to start early spring here, so late April, early May, somewhere in that area when we can get everybody kind of back on the same page, ready to rock and roll again.
Nice.
Knock the dust off their puppets, So yeah, but looking forward to it.
Hell yeah. I can't wait. Guys, are you going live tomorrow? Eris of Chaos is going to be going live tomorrow at noon for her birthday. She's got that was today, but she's going to celebrate it tomorrow. So if you can, hop on there, say what's up. Happy birthday to Eris. And oh my God, hush. She's like, give me money. You don't need money. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Eris.
Happy birthday.
Snow said happy birthday, Punkwaddle.
In this economy, you're telling her that she doesn't need money in this economy?
Right.
Shame on you.
Right.
You sound like a Democrat.
Thanks for letting Loki come out and play tonight.
He said thanks for letting Loki come out and play tonight.
You're welcome. It somebody's birthday. I'm beating up the penguin right now, so I have to hurry this up. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. He's gonna blow shit up, okay? I gotta go. He's got
Oh shit.
It's bad. It's bad. It's going down right now.
Bat Tom just sung happy birthday to you.
Oh my God. It's a different penguin.
Never mind. I got all the time in the world.
Oh God.
I think that's twice I've heard Bat Tom today. I think. Were you here? Did you do a birthday song earlier today too, Bat Tom?
I don't remember.
Oh.
God.
Oh, maybe.
I got important detective work to do, okay?
Yeah, I watch so many damn streams, I get them confused. But I swear I've seen Bat Tom recently.
And he's gone just like that.
Oh.
And he's gone.
Dust in the wind.
Guys, everybody take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend enter. Have a happy weekend. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you guys on Monday. Take care, everybody.
Skull and tuck and roll.
Skull and tuck and roll. Yeah.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.